everyone, and welcome to another video. This is a video on my custom LEGO alien minifigures, or builds per se, and these are specifically the Xenomorph drone and the Xenomorph warrior with chestbursters, eggs, and facehuggers. I believe this was actually requested on one of my videos, one of my more recent videos, by someone who just was like, hey, can you make Xenomorphs? Well, I've already made like a couple Xenomorphs, so, well, a couple is not the word. But, yeah. If I have actually not posted in a while, and I'm a little late, for like a 6 o'clock upload in the morning, so, this is gonna be coming out, a little later, and, yeah. What I've been doing, actually, is, shameless plug, if you follow my Instagram thing, you'll know exactly what I was doing over, like, forever. Not really posting videos, per se. Doing a lot of things, like, building, though. So, go on, check out my Instagram. It should be in the link in the description. Go ahead, follow me, whatever. We'll just jump right into the video. So, first up here we have the Xenomorph drone, also known as the Big Chap Xenomorph from the original 1979 Alien, directed by Ridley Scott. Now, this is my personal favorite Xenomorph out of the franchise, and it's also my favorite LEGO build that I've done of a Xenomorph. So, those two things go hand in hand, and yeah, I really like this build and style, and I'm just going to go over its articulation, per se, its movement. So its head is able to rotate, it's very delicate, so it can break off, but the arms can just move up and down. They're hindered by, like, the legs, though. Then the hands can move, too, because that's how LEGO works. And they can bend. Then the legs can, of course, go up and down. And then the tail has a couple joints in it. One there, one there, one there. So just 3 joints that can pose the tail however you wish. And without a further ado, I'm going to deconstruct this Xenomorph and show you a tutorial on how to build it. In order to build your custom LEGO Xenomorph minifigure, you will need the following pieces. I will list off for you. You need 4 of these 1x1 clip pieces, 4 of these little black tong pieces, 2 black arm kind of pieces, a 1x3 black tile, a 1x2 black plate, and a 1x3 plate, and a 1x4 black plate. You'll need 2 black rods, 2 black cheese slopes, and a 1x2 ratcheted piece that looks like this. And you will need a 1x1 black plate, and 4 black studs, 2 black cones, and 2 1x1 black pieces that look like this. They are a 1x1 block with just studs on all sides. Then you need a little ratchet piece that looks like this, that ends in a Technic pinhole. And then you need 2 of these ratchet pieces for the tail, a black claw piece, one of the bigger versions, a silver stud, and a 1x2 dark gray sloping piece, a 1x1 cheese slope, dark gray, and finally a 1x2 gray tile. Let's move on. So for the Xenomorph, you will need 4 of these black 1x1 pieces, and you will place them on top of each other, like so. You will then need a black stud for each of them. That's 2 black studs. Then you will need 2 black cones to place on top of them to make it look like this. You will then need 2 black tong pieces like that to place directly inside the hole of the cone. And those are the legs of the Xenomorph. You will then need 3 black 1x1 studs and 2 of these little 1x1 block pieces. You will stack 2 studs underneath one of them and then place it on top. Then have a 1x1 stud on the top of that one. So it'll look like this. Then you will need a 1x3 tile and then place it directly on one of those stud faces. It doesn't really matter which. And then you will need 2 of these black 1x3 rods, and you will stick them in the studs of those block pieces and fold them through. It doesn't have to be perfect because it is very difficult to get those pieces in. So that is how it should look right there. Then you will need a 1x1 black plate and a black cheese slope. Place them on top of each other and connect it on the back. Then you will need a black 1x2, one of these, and then place it directly on the last remaining stud. And then another black cheese slope. And then there you have the body of your Xenomorph. Set that aside. And then you will have to build the tail. And you will need 2 of these little ratchet pieces, and the ending ratchet piece, and the little claw. So you will need to place the claw in that ending ratchet joint, then connect them all to form the tail. Set that aside, and then you will need the remaining tong black pieces, and then the 2 arms, and you will place the tong pieces, which are actually the hands, into the arms, making the Xenomorph's arms. Set those aside, and we will finally build the Xenomorph's skull. You need a black 1x4 plate, a 1x3 plate, and a 1x2 plate. Then you will need a flat tiled 1x2 and the curved flat 1x2. And then the gray cheese slope and a silver stud. You will put the black 1x4 down and place the 1x3 on top. Find the cheese slope and place it on the end. The 1x2 tile goes right there. And then to build the head, or the jaw, more specifically, you need to put the 1x2 on the bottom, and then grab the stud, place it right on top of there, and then place it right there. And there you have your Xenomorph skull. Bring all the parts together, and you can guess and basically put it together. You need to put the tail right in that little ratchet joint piece, and then you need to take the legs and place them on the bottom of the piece, the little rod. I put on the legs backwards, but the legs need to have the one clip piece on the bottom. Then you need the arms, and then place them right on the top of the rod, of the top rod. And finally, you just take the skull and place it on top. So there you have your very own Xenomorph drone, and I hope you enjoy that one. So here is the Xenomorph Warrior, and this is the one from Aliens, the 1986 film. And I think this one works pretty well for army building because its pieces are very simple, just like the other one, with slight variations in the legs and the head. And if we just take a look, it has the same amount of movement and articulation as the other Xenomorph. Head rotates, arms go up and down, and legs go up and down, and tail can bend in 3 points. And without further ado, let's go and see what he's made of. In order to build your custom LEGO Xenomorph Warrior, you will need the following pieces I will list off for you. You will need 2 of these black 1x1 block pieces with studs all around them. And you'll need 2 of these black arms, 4 black tongs, and 2 black 1x1 clip pieces, 4 black cheese slopes, 5 black 1x1 studs, a black little claw piece, a 1x1 black plate, a 1x2 black plate, and a silver stud. You will need a black 1x2 ratcheted piece, like this one right here, and 2 1x3 black plates, and a 1x4 black plate. You will need 2 black cones, and 2 of those ratcheted little pieces, and the end part of those ratchet pieces for the tail. You will need a 1x3 black flat tile, and 2 black rods. And now let's go and build the thing. So in order to build your LEGO Xenomorph drone, you will need these pieces for his feet, 2 black 1x1 clips, 2 black little studs, and place them right on top, like so. You'll need 2 black cones, place them on top to make the legs. Then you will need 2 of those black little tong pieces and tab them through the holes on top of the little cone. Then just set those aside because you are done with the legs. You will then need 3 black studs right there. 2 of those black little studded 1x1 block, whatever you want to call them, and a 1x3 little flat tile, and 2 of those rods. So then those 3 little studs go on top. Well, 2 of the studs go on top of one of those things, and then another one goes directly on top of another, making this familiar thing. Then you need the 1x3 plate, and just place it right on there. Then take the 2 little rods, and as you have done before, slip them through the studs, and that will allow the arms to connect. You will then need a black 1x1 plate and a little cheese slope. Place them on top of each other, and there you have the body. But then you will need another little piece, the black 1x2 ratchet piece, and then another cheese slope. You will set the cheese slope on top of that one, and then you'll connect it like that. And there you finally have the body to your Xenomorph drone. Set that aside, and you will now make the arms. The arms, you just need those little tong pieces and the arm pieces. Connect them, you will make those arms. Set those aside, we will make the tail. 2 of those little ratchet tail pieces, and a little claw, and then the end tip of the tail ratchet piece. And you will just connect them all in a line, like so. And then connect the tail to the end with the little Technic pull. Set that aside, and we will finally make the skull of the warrior. You need a black 1x4 and 2 black 1x3s, and you will place them on top and make a shape like that. You'll need a 1x1 little cheese slope, place it on it like that. Then take the 1x2 and place it under, and then take a silver stud, and then the cheese slope. There you have your Xenomorph head. And if you bring all the other parts out, we can then connect them into the Xenomorph. Connect the legs on the bottom, arms on the top, and then the Xenomorph tail, and then finally the head. And there you have your custom LEGO Xenomorph warrior. And finally, we have the facehugger, chestburster, and eggs for the Xenomorphs that I will show you how to build. Most of them are fairly simple, but let's just go through the pieces that you need. So, in order to build those eggs, facehuggers, and chestbursters, you need the following pieces. 2 of these little dome things found in an old game board mummy pyramid thing. And you will need one of these little 2x2 circular things with a hole through the center, a little arm piece in brown, and another brown little vine, a LEGO Star Wars droid arm with a flat 1x2 tan tile, and 6 little tan hands, or you can also use flesh or peach colored hands. But yeah, those are all the pieces you need. Now let's go build them. In order to build the egg, you will just need a single little curved dome piece, and as easy as that, you have your unopened Xenomorph egg. But if you want one that's opened, it has one more piece that's needed. You have the same little egg piece and a little 2x2 circular piece with a hole through the center. You take your little stud and plug it in through that hole, and there you have your opened Xenomorph egg ready to spring a little facehugger out at you. Speaking of facehuggers, here is the pieces for the facehugger and how to build him. You just need the 1x2 little flat tile, and you just take a little droid arm and connect them like so. Then you take 2 of these little hands and place them on the end. Make it look like this. And then you take the other ones and position them in the opposite direction like that. And once you're completed, it should look like a little LEGO facehugger. There it is. And then the final stage of the little Xenomorph cycle, besides all the other like grown-up ones, you just need these 2 pieces. You need a little brown arm piece and a little vine, and connect it like so. And there you have a little chestburster. And now let's move on to the outro. So that does it for this video of my custom LEGO aliens, I don't know, Xenomorphs. And yeah, that is it for this. I hope you have enjoyed this. Make sure to check out my Instagram. Yes, I do have that now. And make sure to like, and comment, and subscribe. But apparently now YouTube is being a little silly, so you should probably click that little bell icon to get notified, because apparently YouTube thinks if you're subscribed, you might not want to see them. Which is weird, but hey, that's YouTube. Yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.